Well, welcome to the Motley crew. Week 3 predictions. Yeah, that's it. All right, so this week, just a real quick recap, just to look at the standings, just to make sure. There are 3 unbeatens. It's packed full of love. A guy that I swore I was going to look up his name, and I did not. Turns out maybe I'm a liar. Maybe I'm a liar because I didn't look it up. Anyway, Mixon and Kittle My Chubb, which we all know is Tatanka Blanco, and I'll probably get back to that. I was trying to use my team name to come up with something real cutesy, and I think it's stupid. So I'm going to Tatanka Blanco, who's probably going to win the championship again, at the very least, People's Champ. So let's see, Brown Kids versus Mixon to Kittle My Chubb. This week, ESPN projects Brown Kids 127 to 126, which, ESPN, they're not that smart, which I've said numerous times. I don't know what the algorithm is or what it looks at, because when I look at my team, I just see championship caliber roster with really good wide receivers. I got Pittman Jr. and Cooper Kupp. Really awesome players on my team is really going to help push me through. Problem is, with Brown Kids, you have C.J. Stroud, who's terrible. Chase Brown probably is okay, but now they don't have a passing game, so he's going to suck. They just got to key in on him. Chuba Hubbard, I guess it depends on the week, though he had a good last year. Armon St. Brown could score 50 any week. Turns out Smith Enigma is probably pretty good, though I said that he wasn't. And then you have some Cleveland Brown players. I don't know, man. It's just going to get out of hand. And I just realized on a previous video I was saying that Cincinnati's quarterback is Carson Wentz. He doesn't play for that team. I just realized that. Sorry about that. But real quick, looking at this, listen, no offense. I know, Brown Kids, that this season you're 3-0 in real life. But this isn't your week. You're actually going to go to 1-2. You're going to have a losing record. You're out of the 500 club. I will remain unbeaten. No shocker there. I just got a powerhouse lineup. I probably beat you by 10. And it didn't even matter how much, win's a win. I could beat you by 1, but it's not going to work out for you. Next is Jaden Savis. 0-2 versus 2-0. Ooh, this is a battle of the O's, except for one has only wins. And so that's packed full of love. Well, I like how you did it. I like how you capitalized P-A-C-K for Pack, Packers. He's a Packers fan. Turns out they're pretty good this year. But the projections are 121 to Jaden Savis and Pack full of love. ESPN got it right this time. They projected 132. Just looking at your roster, Lamar Jackson, McCaffrey, Henry, there's not a shot in the world that Derrick Henry has 2 points this week, or 0, depending on the league that we're in. Last week was a terrible week for me. You do have a suspect receiver, Xavier Worthy. We all know Mahomes could. Sorry. Yeah, boy, let me get one. Oh, we're back. And we all know Mahomes could have a pretty good week, but his receiving course, outside of Patrick Mahomes, the rest of his offense sucks. I don't know how else to say it. Xavier Worthy's not going to be good, but Dunze had a big week last week. Laporta was down, but I think he'll get back. Just looking at the roster, I agree, and he's going to beat you by a 10. No offense. I mean, look, if you have any questions, I'm only one call away, Pat, just one call. You can call and be like, hey, what should I do this week? And in a lot of cases, I'll look at your roster and be like, oh, you got some pretty good guys. And to be honest, you have some pretty good guys. But I don't think this is your week. Actually, if Drake London can get it together, finally this game will be closer. But I don't think so until Drake London or Atlanta proves they can complete passes to Drake London. I think that's what it is. Next, Bundle of Ruski versus A-Chan. Bundle of Ruski, you're projected 129. A-Chan's 125. Both of you have 500 records, sitting at 1-1. Just looking back and forth. You have Baker Mayfield, A-Chan. The problem with Baker Mayfield is, can he come back and win a game? Sure he can, and he's capable of it. Problem is he sucks for 2 quarters, and he hosed me in other leagues. I don't like that. A-Chan's coming up against a world-class defense today in Buffalo. who allows about, on average, about 30 points a game. But listen, that's just because they're playing. They're like a cat playing with the Mises. That's all they're doing. They're going to win the game, but they're like, sure, I'll let you have some stats. I'll let you think you're going to get away, little Mies, and then we'll capture you, and then we'll bite your head off. So Achane's probably not going to do any good. Malik Neighbors, he's got to come off that high. He's never had a high game like that last week. Nobody's going to throw T. Higgins the ball anymore. I'm just saying, let's just get right to it. Bundle Ruski, you go 2-1. Achane, you have a losing record. You're not even at 500 anymore. It's going to be kind of embarrassing. I don't want to tell you guys how to play your team, but I would look, guys. I would look and maybe change somebody out on your roster because somebody's not supposed to play this week who's in your lineup. So anyway, I'm taking Bundle of Ruski this week for sure. Next, we go Skynet. Now, Skynet has the inside track. He knows government secrets and all that stuff because of his job, and he, I think, is kind of responsible for inventing the T2000 and the T maybe 3000 if there was one of those. The last one I watched, maybe a T2000A. I haven't watched them all, okay, Skynet, but I know where you're at. You're projected to win 132 to 124. Jaden Daniels, no offense, Pat, he's a joke. Sophomore slump, maybe a career slump. Awesome year last year, but from memory, I don't think he was good till really good till, I don't know, week 4 or 5. Maybe he ramps it up, but I don't think he's there yet. Dak Prescott's capable of scoring a lot of points. They have a running back. They have receivers. I don't know about their defense so much, but just looking at the roster preseason with everybody and where they fell in draft order, I thought ETM was going to split carries. I think he's established that he's the guy. DK Metcalf, I'm waiting for him to come around. Marvin Harrison, wait for him to come around. Terriota McMillan, somebody's got to throw him the ball. All right, not to announce everybody's rosters, but when I look at people's rosters, Skynet, I got to side with ESPN. You're going to win this week, and it's not even going to be close. Listen, little Penix Hunter, it's not your fault. Okay, I know that you're fantasy minded. I know you got a good head on your shoulders. It's just your team. They're just not cutting it. And Dalton Kincaid that you have at tight end, he's not even the guy. So it's just a weird dynamic. And I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking about praying for you this week because I want you to get back. I want you to get back to greatness. Because I feel like, I mean, I'm not against anybody, but I just feel like when I do these analysis, it seems like I have predicted the Hagers, all of them, to lose. I'm not trying to do that. I love the Hagers. I love you guys, like a lot, legitimately. And I just think fantasy, I don't know if you guys got together in the same circle and be like, hey, you know what we should do this year? We should all get together and then let's pick the worst lineups where we can totally suck. I don't know if you did that, but that's what it looks like. But I wish that you guys would get better. At least you and Seth. Aiden, this is not your week. This is going to be lopsided. I'll probably beat you by 70 or whatever I said earlier, but roughly somewhere in there. Next, we have Son of a Beachback versus Young Ho. So when I'm looking at this, projected Son of a Beachback, 134 to 128. You're projected to win it. As I state every week, Caleb Williams is a joke. Kyler Murray, turns out he sucks. So now let's move down to the running backs. Jacobs has more upside, though James Cook went off last week. Tony Pollard, Connor, I don't know. Connor was supposed to split time. I'm not sure how that's going. Just in another league, Garrett Wilson completely hosed me because nobody can throw him the ball. And if I'm not mistaken, Fields is out. So it's a no-go. Tucker Kraft had the game of his life last week. So sadly, just real quick, looking at this roster, I actually think, oh man, this is weird. It's weird to say too because son of a bitch, you're undefeated also. Beach or Beck or whatever. You are also undefeated. Sorry for not mentioning that. Hey, welcome to the winner's circle. Okay, but welcome to the not winner circle after this week because I'm taking Young Ho. I think Young Ho wins it. No offense. I think your roster is questionable. I know your receivers look good. They really look good on paper. But Devontae Adams is a secondary receiver. Garrett Wilson has nobody to throw on the ball. And based on that, Young Ho wins this. No offense. It's not that big a deal. Okay? And then lastly, we got Master Bates versus Kicking Bass. Harrison, you're 0-2. Liam, you're 1-1. Turns out Jalen Hurts is pretty good. And as I found, because on my team, it could be this league, I would have to look. I don't remember. I think I have Barkley. And if it's not this league, I got him in 2 others. I know when we get on goal lines, do you know how mad I am every time they get on the goal line? Because we all know it's coming. It's the stupid tush push. And based on that, Jalen Hurts is probably going to throw a touchdown pass, and he's for sure going to get a rushing touchdown every week. So I'm actually taking him over Mahomes. Genty, I personally think he's terrible because they don't have anybody else in their lineup. But looking at the rest of your team, Brian Thomas Jr., he's questionable. I don't know if he plays. This is actually a tough one to call. Master Bates, you're projected 123 to 119 if I didn't say that. This is a tough one. Washington is playing Las Vegas this week. Guys, here, you ready for this? You got A.J. Brown on the bench? What are you doing with your life, man? Come on. Anyway, no offense. Kicking Bass, I think you get your first win this week. Hey, welcome to the club. You must have studied real hard. And I didn't want to tell you how to do your lineup, but you do have A.J. Brown on the bench. And I know that he's had a rough couple weeks, but he is A.J. Brown. And I would really let it ride to about week 6 probably. If he doesn't have any passes caught, then maybe this is the year that, he's older and he finally tails off. But you have no reason to not play him. I do see Godwin is questionable this week, which is crazy. Don't know if he plays, but that's it. I'm taking you. Can't take it back. Okay, love everybody. You guys have the best good day, and I'll see you for the recap.